Lovely Libra. Hello. Thank you for being here. Appreciate your time today. A lot, Libra. I love you. Alright, Spirit. Let's pull up some energy cards, or however many jump out. Well, not however many jump out. It's not an open invitation to throw 50 cards out at me, but let's get an energy read on my lovely Libras. Well, okay. Pretty sure I made a joke about not making so many mistakes today. Alright. Libra. Spirit, what do we get for Libra? What's Libra's energy at? Communication. Well, duh. You guys are the air sign, so makes sense, doesn't it? Jeez Louise. That guy just went flying out. Oh my goodness. I gotta get it. Could be important. I don't trust readers who don't use all the cards, who aren't playing with a full deck. Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, this doesn't prove that I don't edit the videos. I don't know what will. Oh my goodness. I guess that will. Me knocking the camera out. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, guys. I love you. Alright, let's put that card back. Alright. My loves. Please forgive me. Just smashing shit all around. Oh my gosh. Communication. Effective communication is the bridge to understanding and connection. Well, duh. You already know this, Libra. My wise and fair friends. I mean, honestly, the communication card, you're getting this because you need to help other people. It's not just you. These energies that I've been getting in for the air signs so far, especially, are about helping the people around us. I'm getting the sinking feeling that this is going to be everybody's thing for this reading, or this current energy that we have, is to look to your left, look to your right, see who needs some help, see who's struggling with communication, because it's important for people to not just be able to communicate, but to feel heard. It's important that everybody feels heard. Even if you don't like what they're saying, sometimes people just need to get it out, because you don't know what someone's going through. They could be really struggling around you, Libra, and even though you're in tune to people's energies and you know what's going on and you're aware of all of it because you are a communicative sign, not everybody else has that. Not everybody's a Libra. Not everybody is an air sign that is able to get that communication out, to be able to communicate their needs, communicate their wants, communicate their desires and hurts, and all of those things. It's important for us to get those out, not hold those in. So maybe this is calling you to help people around you. Just be on the lookout for it, Libra. Let's get more into tarot and see what we're talking about here. When I was meditating on your sign before this, I was getting the Hanged Man. So maybe that's going to come out. Seeing things from a different perspective, seeing things from someone else's perspective and not just your own, which you are very, very good at. Very, very good at. But maybe you've been tired recently. Maybe you've had a difficult time connecting with other people because you've been taking care of yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll say it a million times. There's nothing wrong with being selfish. You have to take care of yourself before you can take care of other people. As long as you're able to step out of that when it's time and not get sucked in, not be seduced by the dark of staying inside and just only taking care of yourself, because that's not really helping your community, is it? No. Spirit, what messages do you have for my lovely Libras? Okay. Emperor. Emperor says, being the authority of your own life comes with a lot of responsibilities. And I'm sure you've heard this a million times. This great Spider-Man quote is, with great power comes great responsibility. And as corny as it is, and you've heard it a million times, if you've ever really thought about it, a ton of responsibility comes with all this power. You being the emperor, you stepping into emperor mode, doesn't matter if you're male or female, we have both those things in us, the emperor and the empress, the able to create and distribute. Because that's what the emperor does, right? The emperor is the fire. The emperor is all the kings together. The emperor is taking all the power they have and distributing it where it needs to go. It's boss mode. Well, emperor and empress are boss modes. Divine feminine, divine masculine. So you stepped into your divine feminine, Libra, in the past couple of months and said, okay, I need to step in. I need to be the one to figure out what goes where, who needs what. Communication is going to be a big part of that. And current energy, spirit, for my lovely Libras. Oh, I saw that devil. And in this deck, she calls it toxic witches, which I freaking love. Be cautious of those who take more than they give. Because this looks like something she once enjoyed. With people she once enjoyed. But it starts to get heavy when you're the only one giving. You start to feel a heaviness because you're the only one that's contributing. You're the only one that's communicating. You're the only one that's partaking of the give and take. Some people you're giving and taking and giving and taking and giving and taking, but some people are just taking. You know who they are. You know what they're doing. Now it's up to you to, I don't know if you're going to be able to end it or if you're going to have to walk away. Whatever that is, you're doing it from the emperor position. You're not doing this from a meek little, hey, do you mind if I have some? Or do you mind if we stop this? Or do you mind if we get back to doing work instead of just sitting at the desk here and gossiping? Do you mind if we kind of concentrate on the task at hand? There's none of that. You are not meek. You are not curled up in a ball. You are a fucking emperor. You know this. The people around you are toxic. The people around your situation can be toxic. You're not falling for it anymore because you're the emperor. If you were a page, I'd say, oh sure, maybe you'd get sucked into it. Okay, take me along with you. Let's go. No. There's none of that. There's no innocence here. Double energy can be harnessed. You can use this fire joined with the emperor fire to make a big fucking fire. Burn down, so to speak. Put an end to the old structure. You forcing a tower moment. You forcing people to step out of their comfort zones because their comfort zones are bringing other people down. And you don't want a part of that. And you do not want your name on that. If we stay in this energy, spirit, what are we doing in the immediate future? Oh, I saw something on the flip, but I didn't get to see what card it was. Dang it. So curious. Oh, spirit, what do you got for us? 6 of Wands. All right. That's amazing. Actually, Aquarius had this too for the future outcome. Looks like the air signs are stepping up. No shock here. Air signs are stepping up. 6 of Wands is you're a big deal. Get used to it. Or you're kind of a big deal. Start acting like it. You're a big deal, Emperor. Bottom of the deck. Death. Yes. Okay. When this came out, I thought about, because she, instead of saying the devil, she says toxic witches. And I love that. Because it's not just concentrating on the negative, it's concentrating on the cause of the negative. And in this one, she calls it the broom instead of death. Tidy up your life so you can make more space for something better. So you can make space for something better. Putting an end to the toxicity around you is going to make room. It may at one point have felt hard to do. Not anymore. You have no problem cutting this off now. You're fucking done, Libra. You gave it a chance because you're fucking fair. You are so fair. You are the scales. You're the scale. The reason my name here is Strength of Hermit's Scales is because I am a Leo, Moon, Sun is in Virgo, and the scales, Libra, is my rising. So, the scales of Strength of Hermit's Scales are the balance. And you have that. You've already made sure that this devil energy is devil energy. You didn't just poo-poo it from the beginning. Not only did you do that with your heart, but you did it with your Emperor energy. You put an end to this shit. I'm actually going to put this here in the middle because you choosing to put an end to it brings you out to the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is being celebrated. You could be being celebrated for ending it. You could be being celebrated for getting rid of the bad element at work. You could be being celebrated for a million things. But it's kind of like at the end of The Wizard of Oz where they're celebrating Dorothy because she put an end to the terror that was happening from the Wicked Witch. And she wasn't sure. She was very confused by that. I'm just going to flip this back over. She was very confused about once the water hit the witch and started to melt her, and it all went away, and they were like, "You did this! You're the one that ended." She was so scared because she was like, "Oh shit! I didn't mean to end her. I didn't mean to. She was gonna hurt me, and da da da." It was self-defense, and turns out they were happy. Turns out they were happy that she put an end to the devil energy, and an emperor can do that. Look at this energy. Can we clarify the Emperor, please, in the recent past? Thank you, Spirit. Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles, she is grounding herself. How freaking dope are these cards, by the way? I love her outfit. I love the hair. I love all of it. Sneakers. I love the skateboard. I love all of it. But grounding yourself, choosing the activity that grounds you and brings you back to center is what keeps your Emperor status high. You don't get to Emperor status by just being a schlub, by just doing the minimum. All right, Libra, you did the most. You did the maximum. You put the max to the minimum. TJ Maxx, and it's never ever the same place twice. No, it's never. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, I love you. Okay. You get to be the Emperor because you are a baddie. That's what these girls have in common. Baddies. Knowing how to ground yourself and step up into your highest self, to the creator, to the person who is the distributor, to the person who is responsible for all the abundance that you have. You're able to access that like that by grounding yourself. Whatever it is you do, if you feel like it, consider leaving me a comment saying how it is you choose to ground yourself, how it is you choose to center yourself, whether by is going out into the woods or hitting the beach, walking the beach. It doesn't matter what time of year it is. I mean, we have snow on the beach here because it's so freaking cold and snowy, but walking on the beach, sometimes it feels good. There's no distractions. You're not worried about anything but what's in front of you. The sun, the moon, whatever it is that's in front of you, because you're just walking, you're being by yourself, and you're getting centered. However it is you do that, when you're centered, you're the fucking Emperor. Can we clarify this devil energy and our current energy, please? Six of Swords. Six of Swords is moving on to calmer waters. The Six of Swords, not only is she moving on to calmer waters, but she's bringing these swords with her because these are the lessons. She's not going to be a butthead. She's not going to forget that this shit hurts. She's bringing the lessons that this toxic situation has taught her because she's smart. She's intelligent. She knows exactly sorry, I lost my mind there for a minute. She knows exactly how these lessons will come back to hurt her and stab her again. Swords, excuse me. Swords are communication. In this case, the swords are the lessons, the ways that you have grown, the things to be on the lookout for if they were to try to creep back in. That's why she brings these with her. It's not for weapons. It's the lessons she's learned. So if these mofos try to creep back in, if this starts to creep back in, you start to feel like this way again, it's starting to want to curl right back up in. You reach over, you grab whatever sword that was. Say, wait. I already did this, and I put it into it. Can we clarify the Six of Swords, please? In the future position. Thank you, Spirit. You are very appreciated here, and very welcome. I know my Librarians? I know my Librans appreciate you, and the messages and lessons that we have. The Five of Pentacles is being left out in the cold. You're walking away from that. It's a feeling of lack, but it's not real. That's the thing about the fives. The fives aren't real. The fives are perceived because there's no evidence here to prove that they need anything. Yeah, they're out in the cold, but they're bundled up. They have hats on, right? They have nice warm boots on. They have good coats on and scarves. They don't need anything, so they're out in the cold. So what? If you live in a cold area, like if you look out my window right now, the world is covered in snow, and it's really cold. Last I checked, I think it was 19 degrees. Guess what? If I go outside and I need to go outside and I need to go to the store, I'm gonna be all set. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little cold, but that's part of life. That's not being left out in the cold. That's passing through the cold to get to where you need to go. And where are you going? You're going to Six of Wands. You're on your way to being celebrated for the peace that you seemingly have brought. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers. To me, the Lovers is a choice. The Lovers is about, I'm going to cover them up. They're choosing to be Nikki. All right. The Lovers is a choice. It's a major, and we have a lot of major going on here. Major. So this choosing to put an end to this devil energy while still taking those lessons with you, of course that's going to make you famous. Of course that's going to make you celebrated. We're going to pull from Moonology to clarify this reading a little further. If Spirit so chooses to send me any of these, which they don't always, but sometimes it's very straightforward and clear. Thank you, Spirit, too. Wow, okay. Go for it. Go for it. And synchronicity. Okay. So we said earlier about how you're going to be looking out for the signs in the future when you bring these with you. You're going to be bringing these swords with you, which are the lessons that you've learned from this devil energy. We said that you're going to be looking out. While I'm doing this, I'm going to shuffle and get one final message from Spirit for you that we'll look at the end of the reading. But anyways, that's too many. Can I just have one, please, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. I love you. Please don't get mad and do 50 of them. Alright, where's my little turtle guy? Where's my little turtle guy? You can sit there. Thank you. Okay. Now, we said with this card, with the Six of Swords, in the future, you start to feel this creeping around again. You start to feel like you want to pull yourself in and get away from whatever the situation is. Whenever you start to feel like this, you can now recognize, and that's where the synchronicities come in. It's not just about 111 or 444 or 666, any of those things. It's not just about that. It's about the signs that you're seeing that remind you of how you used to feel when this was surrounding you. When you start seeing those things again, nope, be done with it. I'm looking at this as your advice. So yes, it's coming in. I'm placing it between your current energy and your future energy because your advice is to get rid of that shit. If you do, if you choose to get rid of it, this is where you're heading. Oops, sorry, no bum bum. If you choose to get rid of this is where you're heading. And this landed right on top of you. You saw it. Go for it. Before I do your story, my lovely Libras, I just want to take 1 minute and do a little business with you. I am very excited about 2025. I am excited to grow this channel with you. I'm excited to build a community where we all get together and talk and meditate, possibly together, and pray for each other and just have each other's backs. That's what we need right now. That's what we always need, but the 9 year is a big deal. Because the 8 was about manifesting, right? We saw that. That was 2024, the 8. As I'm doing the infinity, like I usually do when I'm cleaning. That's about manifesting, right? The 9 is starting to reap those rewards. Because you know what's coming next year is the 10. So we have this year to build up this 9 together. Make this amazing supportive community like I would love to grow with you. Be there for you. Reach out to you. You reach out to me. We share with each other. I love that idea. I share all my messages from Spirit with you. You can do the same. If you're a reader and you're reading and you see something I don't see in these cards, leave it down below. I love it. I'm not going to be offended. I think it's cool. I love the tarot community and I'd like to build one with you. So consider subscribing, consider liking this post, consider commenting on where you are, whatever you want to leave me. Tell me I'm completely wrong about this. Tell me I'm completely right about this. Tell me you don't want me to cover these guys up even though I don't have a choice. Ask me what this is. This is a desert rose crystal. It's pretty much basically the same thing as the selenite wand, but this is made with sand. How beautiful is it? I love it so much. And I'm not a super sports person, but I like to throw things back and forth in my hands to catch. Anyways, my lovely Libras, it's your story time. Getting to this Emperor mode is not an easy feat. So let's just stop and give yourself a little bit of credit. Alright, Libra? The way to get there is by choice. Locking in, grounding yourself. If you don't have access to a forest or a beach or any sort of natural things because you're city landlocked and there's not a park nearby or it's too cold to be out there, grab some of your favorite herbs and get in the bath. Grab some Epsom salt, get in the bath. Connect with you. Put on some amazing music if you want. I have some awesome aura cleansing stuff in the background here. I always have something going on and they're all on YouTube. Connect with you. Bring yourself back up to your highest self, which is the Emperor. Fuck yeah. You're able to communicate that you are dissatisfied with this double energy and you're done. Not only are you done, but you're going to take the lessons with you. So if they come back up again, you start to see those little synchronicities, like, wait a minute, I'm starting to feel this way again. Even if it's not really, really obvious. Pull one of those swords out and go, wait, we did this already. Nope, putting that back down, say, no, I'm moving away from that. Go for it. Go for it. Dump that 0 and get with the hero. The go for it is saying choose. The Lovers is about choosing. In this case, I'm saying it's choosing your higher self. Because this is you. This is your higher self. You realized that. I'm not telling you something you didn't already know, Libra. So anytime you need to get back, you need to choose you by putting an N to this energy. What is that going to bring you? It's going to bring you the end of being left out in the cold. You go from the end of lack to being full. And celebrated for being full. Celebrated for doing what you need to do. Well, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Well, you're going to do it anyways. So why not get credit for it? That's not the reason you're doing it. Which is why you're getting credit for it. I hope you understand that. Your motivations behind leaving these things behind every time they want to creep around, behind being an emperor, behind making that choice, behind grounding yourself, behind all of this is you. The reason for all that is you. It's your choice. You're not doing this for clout. You're doing this because it needs to be done. Final message today for Libra. Make today your new beginning. Can't make this shit up. Make today your new beginning, Libra. Try to leave any past mistakes behind in the past and don't allow them to weigh you down any longer. Move forward today with the confidence and the knowing that you have better and brighter days ahead. You're the emperor and you're a big deal. So get used to that. Thank you, Libra. I love you. Take care.